South Africa, and the world. Welcome to the Power Monday show. You know, your Mondays will never be the same again. My name is Nompilo Gumede. They call me the powerhouse. I don't know why, but I think they have their reasons why they call me the powerhouse. So I'm the host of Monday. So how was this vision born? This vision was born because there's something they call Blue Mondays, which was the saddest day of the week. Now we're changing the narratives. Your Mondays will never be the same again. So I'd just like to thank the leadership of the station or the podcast for appointing me to host this wonderful show. And I'm so excited that I'm going to be your host. So on this day, from Mondays going forward in this season, we're going to be starting our week on the right foot. You know, sometimes we start on the wrong foot and then it messes up the whole week. So now we're starting with excellence. We go after what we believe in. We get focused. There's no time to waste. We change our lives one day at a time. You know, we change our habits. We think straight. We are people of purpose and we know that we can do this. We have God on our side because we are born to excel. We're born to shine for God's glory. Whatever our hand gets to touch, we do it with all our might. So we're going to do this because we have the power. We're not going to be here forever. So therefore, we are maximizing every minute while we are here. Okay, so today I will like just to speak about the importance of starting. You know, starting is very, very important. I'll just share from my experience how starting is important. From primary school, actually from primary, I was a person that really enjoyed empowering others to a point that for our grade 7 farewell, the teachers appointed me and said if I have anything to share with the other learners. I actually stood up, I went in front of them and I shared my heart. And at that age, I was 12. I didn't know that I had that heart for people, but it means that my teachers saw it in me. So when I moved to high school, my teachers actually would give me an opportunity. I actually would go and approach them and say, I read something that's powerful. Can I share in the assembly? So it was a norm that I would actually go share in the assembly, and I really enjoyed that. You know, it was just in me to share and empower other students. So even when a teacher had a slot for the whole week to share and didn't have anything to share, they would actually ask me if I can prepare something, and it was so much fun. And I remember I would even be invited in the neighboring schools to share. So now that I think about it, actually I've had a heart to empower people, and I actually like that. So my topic today is the importance of starting. So then I have that one idea to start a women empowerment conference. And over the years, knowing deep down inside that I can't do this, but I kept wanting other people to start it with me. I kept pushing my friends, saying, friends, let's do this. Why do you want other people to help you do something that is in your heart? Other people do not know your heart. You know, I'm just going to make one example that sometimes you start one idea and then it leads and opens other doors. Like maybe I wouldn't be speaking here today had I not started this women empowerment. So in 2019, I finally found the edge to start doing it by myself. And it was only 20 people that I started with. They paid and I booked a table at a restaurant. And it was a very exciting event. So in 2020, it was bigger, it was better. But I'm just so excited that I started. And then it led to this. So what happened last week after my podcast, the leadership of this podcast just appointed me to have this now. So it really emphasizes the importance of having that one idea which can lead to other ideas. So my talk today is about the importance of starting. Start that one idea. You'll never know how far it will let you go. If you don't start now, you will regret. I believe that we all have things that we want to start. We have degrees that we want to start. We have certificates. We have books, even books that we want to start. 4 years ago, I had a conversation with my friend who wanted to study theology. So she came to me and said, Nompilo, I don't know, should I do this or not? I said to her, if you don't start now, you'll regret it. She was like, are you being real? I'm like, yes, I'm being real. Because, and to share today, from 4 years ago, she's now qualified, she's graduating because she started. So we have that energy to start. Time will not wait for us. If you want to register that company, go for it. Get the people. Ask the people who are doing it how they are doing it. Decide to act. What is this one thing that you want to do? Do something that will add value to you. Sometimes it's hard to do something because other people will not see it adding value. But if it is in your heart, it is worth it. Trust me, sometimes it's like the smallest thing. It's like the very smallest thing. Like how empowering people was in my heart, and my friends and even my family. They were like, really? Because if something that matters to you is important to you, and it will really take you far. So let us start. And sometimes when you start, then you get discouraged. When I started my empowerment group this year in August, I created a WhatsApp group. And in the first week, I saw people that were close to my heart leaving the group. And I'm like, but this person calls me when they need advice. And now I'm trying to create a bigger group where I can help all of them, be empowered. But they're leaving. Don't worry about those people. Let them leave. But some will stay. And so start because you can, and start because it is in your heart, and start because it's going to benefit you, and start because you have the power to start. So I was so scared of starting, and other people were asking me, how is this going to work? People on WhatsApp, they're going to leave and stuff. They left, those who left, and others were even scared that there won't be order and stuff. And I will explain that I was going to be the only admin, so they won't be able to comment unless I give them access to. But if anything, today, if you about today, my message is be strong and be courageous. Start whatever's in your heart. Just start. It's important to just take the first step of starting, and ask the people who have done it. Go on YouTube, Google who's done what you want to start, because I'm sure other people have done it. Pray about it. Whatever you do, let's start this Monday. This podcast, Power Monday, has started, and we are starting, and I'm pushing you to do the things that are in your heart, to do the things that matter to you, to do the things that will make you go to another level, because you'll never know if you don't start. So just start. It matters to you, so it must happen. Thank you so much. Have a blessed week ahead. We're gonna have very exciting topics. This was just to share my heart that our Mondays will never, ever, ever be the same again. So stay tuned until next week. This is from me, Nompilo, Gumede. They call me the Powerhouse. We also have other shows on Tuesday, Nompilo, on Wednesday, James, on Thursday, Richard, and then on Friday, another Nompilo, Pioneers of Greatness. So stay tuned to this podcast and you'll never be the same again. Thank you.